Let's talk about what you need in your business versus what you think you're needing in your business. Now, this is for spiritual-based entrepreneurs that are in the service-based business. Okay, this is for healers. This is for coaches and anybody else that wants to serve humanity. If you're trying to build an online business, you might think you need a fancy website. You might think you need some crazy sales funnel. You might think you need some strategy that nobody knows about to draw people to you. It's actually much more simpler than that. And that's why we created this 4-week intensive that I want to talk about right now. So what you actually need is to get super clear on your messaging. This is the most difficult part about marketing and where everybody kind of messes up, to be honest with you. You have to get crystal clear on exactly who you're talking to and what problem you solve. Now let's talk about the entrepreneurial issue, okay? We are excited, we want to help everybody, and guess what? I can guarantee you that most of you, your medicine can help the whole world. They all need it. But you cannot market to the whole world. You can only market to a segment. So we have to narrow that down to a segment you really want to talk to. And I know that's hard. And that's what we're going to do in week 1. We're really going to understand the challenges of our client. And we're going to learn to speak to them in a way that literally just says, I'm just talking to you, right? We want 90% of the people to look at our advertisements or our posts or any of our organic marketing, and they want them to just scroll by. That 10%, we want them to stop and go, wait a minute, that's me. And I was taught this by a mentor of mine who was a high-level copywriter. He worked for Agora, he worked for Chicken Soup for the Soul and Jack Canfield. And what he did is he would take a picture of what they would picture that client avatar to be, and he would speak directly to them. And that's what we're gonna do in week 1, is you're gonna know exactly who you're talking to and exactly what problem you solve and exactly what your niche is. And if y'all have been in this business for even a little bit, you know how frustrating this is, and we wanna dig deep into that. Week 2, we're gonna take that information and we're gonna create an irresistible offer. Like, it's so important to have an irresistible offer, because this is what I always say, you can mess up so many things in your business. Like, legitimately, you can mess them all up. But if you have an irresistible offer that's a no-brainer, you can save your whole business, because that's the foundation, right? I want you to think about that. Think about that seedy little restaurant in the shady part of town where the service isn't really great, right? You know the ambiance isn't awesome, right? It's not the best side of town, but oh my God, the food is amazing, right? And you just go back every time because their offering is a no-brainer. You have to have it. So then we're gonna take that foundation of having an offering and we're gonna create a simple sales page, a simple mini website. We're actually gonna use Google for this. It's free. And you have something now to send people or to utilize in your workshop or to post on social media. You don't need a fancy website. You don't need to get a platform and pay $150 a month to have a landing page. You don't need that. We want to make this simple. We want to start making sales as fast as possible. And then from there, we're going to jump over, right? We're going to jump over to the launching part on week 4. I'm going to talk about sales, but before I do, we're gonna show you how to do bulk social media posts, how to really launch your product, how to do a seed launch, how people just get to know who you are and what you're about and say, hey, I have something to give. Because I always say this when people say, well, I'm not making any money. I'm like, well, how many offers are you making? They're like, if you're not making offers every day, you can't expect people to work with you. But now you make that offer and somebody actually gets on a call with you or actually wants to work with you, 2 things, you gotta deliver, but you gotta sell, right? So I wanna show you how to sell from a heart-centered space. And I want to show you how selling is the bridge of transference between your potential client that you love from the core of your heart and you want to help transform, how that is them getting from there to where they really want to be, which is you are the transformation. And how when you sell, you transform lives. And when you sell, you transform your own life because your business grows. And I'm going to show you the connection between success and sales, how important it is. And I'm going to take away the cringy, icky, cheesy feeling and just show you how to sell from a heart-centered place, because it's so important. That's a 4-week intensive. We're doing it for an incredible price too. It's only the beta pricing just for this first launch. All of you have had, you've said, hey, we want something a little bit more intense, not as expensive as your 12-month container. Well, this is it. If you don't jump in on this now, it will double in price in the next probably month or so. And I'm not just saying that, literally, we just wanted to get it out there. We wanted to test it with y'all. And we want to just give our wisdom to you from a heart-centered space as well and help you jump in at an affordable rate. So check it out. We got links and we can't wait to see you in the intensive.